Okay guys, welcome to the channel. We was having minor difficulties. It was trying to record me instead of what we need to record. So we're gonna start it right up back here and go back through a little bit of it. We will do that as we go through. Anyways, we got Baker, B. Frank, 1864 to 1946. Allura, 1865 to 1958. Ellis, 1890 to 1908. And Francis, 1899 on that stone right there. Then we got Hot. Schuler, Henry, 1852 to 1943, and Mary, 1849 to 1929, I believe, on that one. Then we got Schuler again. We have John, born April the 7th, 1827, and died May the 25th, 1906. So Elza, born June the 18th, 1828, and died August the 18th, 1913. Then you had Sylvie, and that's S&ES, 1870 to 1907. We have Ida, 1874 to 1934. Then we had, excuse me, you had Algar, something like that. William Frank, 1862 to 1917. Katie, his wife, 1861 to 1935. And Ethel Aline, 1898 to 1919 on that stone right there. All right. Then we have Seacrest. We have William, February the 28th, 1884 to December the 11th, 1903. And then you had Caroline, his wife, February the 12th, his might have been 34 up top. Anyways, 1842 to August the 9th, 1923 on that stone right there. All right. Then we had Salzburn, Jacob, April the 21st, 1844 to June the 19th, 1912. Then you have that name again. You have Abraham, October the 17th, 1817 to November the 29th, 1909. Hannah Mary, August 25th, 1817 to February the 27th, 1907 on that stone right there. Then we done Reinhardt. You have Robert Reinhardt, 1900 to 1956, and Clara, 1903 to 1990. Then you had Baker, Leroy, June the 9th, 1862 to August 29th, 1912. Susie, his wife, January 10th, 1970 to June the 13th, 1956. And that was 1870. Sorry about that. Then we had Klein, Morris Frederick, died December the 20th, 1903 at 77 years, 3 months and 13 days. Sabrina Smith, his wife, died October the 10th, 1901 at 68 years and 10 months on that stone. Then we have Walter, that's Calvin, 1857 to 1933, and Catherine Ann, 1853 to 1924. They all went to that stone right there. Then we had Parson, that was part of it. Charles E. Parson, and Dora Davis Parson, and they didn't have no other name, date or nothing. Then we had Douglas, 1853 to 1913 on Amanda. Then you have a Long, Joseph, 1814 to 1895, and Catherine, 1813 to 1894. Then you had Wrangler, Samantha, 1814 1854 to 1928, and John, 1852 to 1932, on a good-looking stone right there. Then you had Baker. You had Stella, 1898 to 1972, and S. Steebles, 1894 to 1962, and they were married June the 24th, 1919. Then you have Gravin, Dawn, 1927 to 2006, and Eugenia, 1929. Then you had Gravin again, Carl W., 1892 to 1945, and Jenny, 1891 to 1976. Then you had Baker, right there, and that's all these people right here. You have Harold Dean, 1932 to 1935. You have Thelma, 1912 to 1997. You had Ralph, 1909 to 1987. You had Bert, 1883 to 1950. And Vera, 1884 to 1929. Then we done this stone right here. And I can't see it to read at that time, but there it is. All right. And then we done this side right here. And it's Martin Henry, died March 26, 1885. He was 82 years, 9 months, and 14 days. Then we done Aaron here. He died March the 4th, 1849. He was 2 years, 5 months, and 4 days. Noah died March 22nd, 1849, at the age of 5 years, 1 month, and 9 days. That's the children of D and M Brickley. Then he had Brickleys over here. He had, I'm not sure on the first one. Anyways, they were 74 years, 7 months, and 2 days. Mary, she died, looks like January the 7th, 1889. She was 78 years, 2 months, and 2 days. And that stone's leaning bad. Then they had people back here and I couldn't see it. There it is, guys. Hope you can. All right. And that got us to these two, and we wasn't able to read them, so we're down to this other row right here where this red one is. Right here. And this is where we began. Or begun. Aha. And it's going to be Smith, James W., 1861 to 1940, and Amelia, 1864 to 1957, and Klein, 1900 to 1918. Actually, we done them. We should be up here to Haffery. John Haffery, born October the 10th, 1820, and died February the 15th, 1907. And Ella Haffery, born October the 12th, 1829, and died April the 19th, 1904, on this stone right there. All right. We done Grifford. I'll do it again. Here's Elizabeth. She's the daughter, 1868 to 1902. Ada, 1863 to 1884. We had James, 1832 to 1913. And then we had Mary, 1833 to 1913. They all went to that stone right there. Then we had this big one right here. And it's Sherburne or something like that. It was John, August 26, 1852 to November the 12th, 1928. And Emma, September the 25th, 1859 to December the 10th, I think, 1918 on that stone right there. All right, let's see where we're at. Oh, we're doing good. All right. So we're up to here on this row. We should be up to green. Well, no. Yeah, right here. Miles Green. June 22nd, 1879 to December 21st, 1942. Zelda, July 30th, 1881. Then we're up to Frigley. Daniel W., 1863 to 1958. And Sarah, 1863 to 1960. All right, then we was going to start right back here at this round one. But don't break my neck first. Frigger, Ruth Ann Frigger, born February the 16th, 1831, and died July the 29th, 1900. Susan, born July the 15th, 1827, and died May the 11th, 1921. And I started there. Then we have this stone. It's going to belong to Rachel. She's the daughter of Adam and Caroline Gurnett. Died February 27th, 1885. She was 31 years, 1 month, and 25 days. And I believe she's the only one that's on there. Yep. Then we have Sarah Green. She was born November the 6th, 1823, and that's all it says. Don't have any dates anywhere. Maybe on the back side, let's see. Nope, none. All right. That makes it simple. Then we have Craigley, Andrew, 1864 to 1954, and Ora, 1873 to 1961. Then we have Floyd Craigley, November 29th, 1891 to May the 14th, 1919. Then we have this down, and it's Henry Rule, and he died November the 27th, 1887. He was 65 years, 6 months, and 1 day, or 14 days, I'm sorry. Lydia, his wife, died June the 10th, 1856. She was 29 years, 10 months, and 10 days. Ellen, his second wife, died December the 31st, 1913 at 73 years and 4 months. I wonder if somebody over here. I don't know who. Jeremiah, born November the 6th, 1862, and died February the 10th, 1864. Ella, maybe, born May the 11th, 1873, and died August the 21st, 1873. And then Della, born in 1870 and died in 75, I believe. And it's done it there. All right, guys. Rest in peace, little ones. Oh. I'll probably ought to get one more video than that. I'm tired. I still got to drive home. Then we got Edward Meekley, 1841 to 1927, and Amelia Meekley, his wife, 1850 to 1947. All right. Then we have Mary J. Meekley, 1866 to 1894, an infant children, Merle, or something like that, and Clarence, or something. I'm not sure exactly. I can't really tell. I sweat my eyes, plus I can't see it because of the crud. Anyway, she lost 2 children. Bless her heart. Rest in peace, little ones. Then we got Bender Clark Y, 1884 to 1962, and Edna, 1864 to 1962. Then we have Foster Robert A, 1910 to 1944, and Evelyn, 1907 to 1957, and her last name was Miller. Then we got a veteran. He was a private in the U.S. Army, World War II, April the 24th, 1923 to September the 3rd, 1979, and it's Lowell Chapels, Hershire. All right. Then we got Amanda M. Hershire, 1847 to 1907. And that's done it there. Then we have Ross. We have James Ross, July 24th, 1840 to July 25th, 1909. We have Mary J. Ross. Mary J. Rule Ross, his wife, April 24th, 1845 to July the 2nd, 1934. Then we have Ross again. We have O. Wilson, 1863 to 1934, and John S., 1867 to 1943. Then we have a bunch more still to do. Wow, this place is big. Then we have A.S. Hodenbrander. I'm not sure. November the 22nd, 1842 to October the 16th, 1923. Leah Jane, his wife. August 31st, 1845 to August 25th, 1908. He's a Civil War veteran. Then we have Beck, Frederick Beck, December 28th, 1831 to July 3rd, 1909. I'm not sure on that name. Beck, July 13th, 1834 to December the 19th, 1917. Then we have Shade. Then we have Lydia Dublin, or Dippin. It looks like Dippin or Dippin. 1864 to 1960. And Samuel, 1854 to 1931 or 4. You be the judge. Oh man, this shade feels good. I might stay here for just a second, guys. Give me just a minute. Alright, let's continue. We got this one next. And they got a good spot on the shade tree. It's Augusta J. Bingaman, 1861 to 1900, and Jenny, his wife, 1859 to 1951, on that stone right there. Then this one here's got a perfect spot too. Let me show you this one. They're right into the trees. Them trees was planted when they were little things. And that's going to be Biscal. I'll go ahead and read these people while I'm here. It's going to be Louisa, 1835 to 1910. It's going to be Joseph, 1830 to 1912. It's going to be Clayton, 1873 to 1911. It's going to be Annabelle, 1862 to 1864. It's going to be Wilbert, 1865 to 1945. And it's going to be Grace, 1873 to 1946. They all went to that stone right there. And what I was meaning by that is, see how this tree down at the bottom is flat? And how it grew to accommodate for the stone? That tree was planted about the same time the stone was put there. Ain't that something? And them are cedars. Very pretty cedar trees too. Nice size ones. But anyways, we're not here to talk trees. But they are nice looking trees. Alright, here we go. Then we have what? Shrank or something like that. Adela, 1867 to 1939. And Irvin, 1868 to 1943. Then we have that last name again. And we have Henry C., 1830 to 1902. And Sarah, his wife, 1835 to 1904. All right, guys, we're not going to do all these littler ones. We're going to skip a few here, which will take us to this one. Well, we'll do the Daltrey. And that's a neat looking stone. I've not seen them laid down flat like that and then up like that, but it's going to be Bertha, 1889 to 1936. And it's going to be Luke, 1890 to 1968. Then we're going to have this one right here. And it's going to be Julian R., the wife of H. I'm not sure what this says. Anyway, she died the 5th of July, 1890. She was 44 years, 8 months, and 11 days on that stone right there. All right. Then we got, let's go ahead and hit these right here. It looks like Fred Held, 1859 to 1936. Then it looks like Rose Held, 1858 to 1926. And then it looks like Charles Held, 18 92 to 1913 on that stone, right there. Then we have this good looking stone right here, and it's Charles F. I'm not sure of the last name, but he died May the 28th, looks like 1888. 27 years, 1 month, and I want to say 3 days on him, on that stone right there. Then we have Martha, 1850 to 1919 on that stone right there. Then we have this one right here, and it's going to be John Rule, died June 8th, 1889. He was 43 years, 6 months, and 3 days on that stone right there. All right, here's our next one. That's a neat looking stone. It's going to be Yeagered. It's going to be Joseph H., October the 12th, 1844 to December the 25th, 1925. And Jenny F., April the 28th, 1868 to June the 14th, 1948 on that stone right there. Then we have, well, let me go ahead and get this digging. I don't know that I can see it. Boy, that one there is breaking in 2 different places up there. I can't see it, but there it is. All right, I'll hold it around this side. Oh, it's going to be Jacob. I can see his first name, Hendrick. Looks like he might have died in 1882, September the, I don't know, 30th maybe? I can't really tell, but there it is. And that's all that's on that stone. All right, guys, there's our next one. Right here. And there's a lot of people on that one, it looks like. But I can't see it to tell their names. There it is. Only one I can see is Mary. And she's a Yeagered. And she died in 1890, May the 1st. It almost looks like she's 10 years old, 9 months, and 21 days, but I think that's 40 years. I hope so. There it is, guys. All right, I got to go back and catch these 3. Let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, we got 8 more minutes on this video. This will be ending soon. That name right there, Clifford. And the only Clifford we got is this one right here. It's going to be Thomas L. Clifford. 1865 to 1925 on that stone right there. All right, here's our next one, guys. Valentine. I'm not sure on the last name. Died July the 31st, 1885. 57 years, 11 months, and 7 days on that stone right there. All right. Then the next one was these down here. This is Meyer, John Adam, and I can't tell when he died. There it is. Then we have Fultz Margaret, born July 2nd, 1842, and died August the 31st, 1910. Age of 68 years, 1 month and 20 days. Gone but not forgotten on that stone right there. Then we have Seachrist, Emma, 1867 to 1950, and Eli, 1865 to 1932 on that stone right there. This one's going to be a veteran. There's a veteran stone right here, but I can't tell who it is. But there it is, guys. There's our next one. It's going to be Casper Young. Born January the 20th, 1833, and died November the 1st, 1890. Maggie, born September the 7th, 1873, and died June the 25th, 1894. And Elsa Louise, born January the 30th, 1884, and died July the 24th, 1898. Children of C and L Young. All right. Then we have Stephen Dukeman, July the 16th, 1811 to January the 10th, 1887. Barbara Denny, March the 4th, 1814, his wife. Then we have Thomas Schaffner, right here. He's a Civil War veteran, right there. All right. Then we have Lane Anna, 1878 to 1948, and Mavrin, 1871 to 1950 on that stone. Then we have Hopper and Reed. Glad M, 1892 to 9. Bert, 1888 to 9. And Helen, 1842 to 1958. That's down right there. All right. Then we have, we don't like too awfully much in this little garden here. Lewis Ray R, 1879 to 1955, and Cora, 1880 to 1962. Probably maybe one or two more videos and we'll be done in this garden. Then we have this one, Maud Mary. Maybe, I don't know what the last name is. Anyways, November the 1st, 1864 to November the 28th, 1886. And T. Duffy Dyers, February 22nd, 1858 to June the 30th, 1864 on that one right there. All right. Then we have David. I'm not sure on the last name. Palmer, maybe. Died January the 6th. I want to say 1888 on him. He was 64 years, 7 months, and 27 days on that stone right there. Then we have, they're doing this back and forth thing. Then we have Widrick Levi, 1853 to 1921, and Carsey, 1863 to 1942. All right, guys. I'm gonna finish this row up in the next row, and I might call it quits for today. Here's Herburn Henry, 1899 to 1965, and Grace, 1898 to 1982. I'll go ahead and get this one since it's turned this way. Daniel W. Schneider, January the 4th, 1847 to January the 16th, 1921, and Mary E., his wife, March 25th, 1852 to December the 6th, 1923 on that stone. Right there. Then we have Shelby. We have Iva, February the 8th, 1872 to August the 6th, 1949. And Lewis, May the 12th, 1867 to January the 10th, 1949. Then we have Clinton Zeger, December the 29th, 1865 to July the 6th, 1906. Penelope, his wife, February 10th, 1871. Leslie C., their son, September the 3rd, 1898 to September the 29th, 1918 on that stone right there. And then we have Daniel Lau, November the 24th, 1852 to June the 12th, 1912. And Mavira, November the 22nd, 1855 to May the 16th, 1995, I believe, on that one. Then we have, oh well, we gotta end this video, so we're gonna have to do these couple real quick and end this video, guys. Alright, we've only got like 3 stones. Then we have Gano David, 1842 to 1941, or 48, I mean. Lydia, 1851 to 1933. Claude, 1881 to 1907. And Mary, 1881 to 1902. Then we have, of course I had more reading on these. We have Lewis, I don't know the last name, August 3rd, 1851 to February 1st, 1903. Age was 56 years, 5 months, and 28 days. Catherine, his wife, March the 10th, it looks like, 1850 to March the 19th. I want to say 1912 on her. All right. I got all them on the way up. So we should be right to here. Henrik. William, 1876 to 1935, and Nellie, 1869 to 1958. We have Harvey C., 1865 to 1929. Then we have Reinhardt. We have Levi, 1841 to 1910, and Cassie A., his wife, 1842 to 1914 on this stone attire. Then, I think that's all of them down through here. Mary J. I'm not sure on the last name because that poop or whatever in the way. Died November the 10th, 1883 at 64 years, 4 months, and 27 days on this stone attire. All right. Now we got this one. Swores. Jerome, 1861 to 1935, and Minnie, 1861 to 1947. All right, guys, we're going to end the video here. Please share, like, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, leave a comment. You know what I always say. Appreciate you watching. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you, each and every one of you. And peace. I'm out of here.